Hi everyone, thank you for joining me today, and today's a big day. Today I am finally organizing my pantry. So I'm really big on organization. I have another one where you see me organize this area that doesn't look so great right now, organizing my desk, and I've been saving up to do the pantry because it's such a big project and it's such a mess. Now, to be honest with you, I did leave it intentionally very messy because, you know, good before and afters, right? But yeah, today we're going to be cleaning it, organizing it to get a stunning before and after. And I'm really excited. It's been something I've been building up to do for a couple months now. So if you enjoy content like this, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you're subscribing, make sure that you click the notification bell so you are notified of anything I have coming out here on YouTube. And let's get into this. So we're gonna start with saying I have, I think, 14-foot ceilings in this loft. So a lot of the closet space and just about everything has really high ceilings too. So with everything being very high, things tend to be inaccessible to, you know, someone of my stature, which is very short. This is a very narrow pantry, but it is also a very tall pantry. So my idea is to use as much vertical space as I can up here, and then kind of just make everything else make sense in the bottom. So like I said, it's intentionally left this bad, but we're gonna make it pretty. So let's start pulling everything out. So right now I'm actually on a footstool. I have to use this every time I want to reach anything up here. So the idea is while I'm organizing, this is stuff I do not have to access a lot because it's a bit of an inconvenience for me. I'm just gonna go ahead and take everything down, and then I move the camera down step by step so you guys can see, you know, it being nice and empty. Okay guys, so this is the empty pantry. You see how narrow it is? Like I can't really fit in it. But it's so tall that I have a lot of vertical space to work with. Kind of my idea is now that I have like bare bones here, I'm probably going to like repackage and decant a lot of things, go through what's expired, move things around in here to see how they fit. Let's get around to kind of making sure we get rid of the expired stuff. Okay, so I've just spent some time kind of categorizing everything that was in the pantry, and honestly I didn't realize I had that much stuff in there. Isn't that always the case? You don't know how much is in there if it's not organized. So let me show you guys. Okay, so right here, I just have some sodas here. These are some of the containers I plan on using. These are the few canned goods that I have. I don't ever really have a lot of canned goods. Those are spices, mostly Indian or Southeast Asian spices. Yeah, these are the extra wet seasonings that have not been opened, and also some canned goods. This is my rice and pasta section. That'll all probably go into some of those containers. Those are crackers. These are the different mixes, pancake, brownie, things like that. These are some unopened packages here. And here is like all the different cereals. All these are different cereals. More containers over here. You see those are some canned goods, some rice stuff, a bread bin because dear God, I needed one. The system I had was not working. So I think I'm gonna set up here at my desk. That'll kind of give me the most space for me to actually sit down and figure things out. I'll go through the different containers I have to see what fits best in them, and we'll kind of go from there. Okay, so these are the different containers that I have here. This one is like a doggy treat one, Dollar Tree. I tried to keep this mostly Dollar Tree. Obviously you can't get everything from there, but I wanted to make this as affordable as possible. So this is a container for my dog's treats. I have 2 of these. These are the candy jar holders, but there's the smaller one. These are the larger jars, also from Dollar Tree. I know it's weird that they can have like this big one and then the small ones for the same price, and you're like, how is that justified? It's the Dollar Tree. It happens like that. Now, I have these clip lock that they're called the Sure Fresh clip lock container lids. They do have these sealed lids, so I'm thinking these would be great for like pancake mix or something like that, because they are indeed, you know, airtight. I have these other bins, which are so nice. I love these. So these are bins also from the Dollar Tree. I have them white with black trim and black with white trim. And then I also have these baskets here. These are white and black, and you know, I may not use all this stuff. We'll see how it all works out. This beauty here I got from Costco. This was in my last vlog. I'll link that so you guys can see me buying this. But yeah, they have, these actually tell you what they're for. One's brown sugar, coffee, flour, powdered sugar, and sugar, because these are meant for baking. Yeah, I'm going to kind of follow the leader on here and keep this like this, so everything will be kept as fresh as possible. I think now I'm just going to start to decant everything and start figuring it out, kind of see how I decide to do stuff. Okay guys, so that was a lot. I'm actually kind of pretty tired from decanting all that stuff and figuring out what should go in what, but now I'm going to start trying to piece it all together inside. And yeah, let's get started on that. All right, so we're gonna start up top. I believe the best way for me to go about this is to go ahead and assemble this together. This is like a a tiered basket set that I got from Walmart a couple years ago. What I had up here before were extras of stuff. So I think I'm gonna keep that same system because it's kind of out the way, but it still allows me to store vertically. So I'm gonna put back kind of the things that were in there, obviously minus a few items and maybe adding some other stuff. Alright guys, so I am done putting everything in. I think I got a pretty good system going, and it's time for the big reveal. Okay, so we're starting at the very top shelf. Remember, I kept this in place because I knew it could hold a lot of extra, and I could also use the vertical space that I have up here because there's still plenty more to go. And if I could find a feasible way to get more stuff up there, maybe buy another one of these, I could store even more up there. Here are the like extra canned stuff. Most of it is wet seasoning. And down here are the extra oatmeal, and these are mostly Asian and Caribbean spices. There's 2 bags of them. And these are the tall box cereals that wouldn't fit if they were on any other shelf because it's so tall. And I have like the smaller cereal boxes or snack boxes. I do eat dry cereal for snacks, so that's kind of why they're in there like that. So let's move down to the second shelf. This basket here, so one of the flexible baskets from Dollar Tree. I have all of the oatmeal and I think like 2 packs of cream of wheat. But this is oatmeal. I just wanted to make sure that it's easy to, you know, just grab and go. These are the cereals that made it into containers. This, and then there's a giant thing of Kix back there because I love Kix. And Life cereals over there. Now, and this right here, these are the boxes of pasta, the different kinds of pastas. I couldn't find like an aesthetically pleasing way to store it, so that's why they're in the basket, because it just wouldn't be functional in the other ways. I didn't want to break the pasta either, because that's a big no-no. So that's why it's in that bag, but you're still able to easily go in there if I need to. So this shelf is dope. Okay, so let's start over here. These are the containers that came from Costco. It's the brown sugar. Let's move that around. Brown sugar, that's powdered sugar, and that is flour, and that is pancake mix, all freshly sealed tight. These are different pastas. That is a egg noodle, I think that's rigatoni, penne pasta, And those are egg noodles. These are Italian breadcrumbs. That is, I think, long grain rice back there, or jasmine rice. These are panko crumbs and some elbow noodles. Those are pinto beans. This is sushi rice, and that is a small container of yellow rice that's seasoned with saffron. That's the yellow part that you see in there. So that shelf I'm really proud of. Stackable. Most of it's Dollar Tree plus Costco. So down here is like the snack area. So these are the pretzels and pistachios, ginger snap cookies. It's a jumbo mix of raisins, golden raisins, regular raisins, jumbo raisins. These are my little doggy treats. And those are different snack bars. Some are meal bars, some are cereal bars. These containers back here are also from Dollar Tree. You can see there are some, I think these are walnuts. These are croutons. And these are lentils. I want you to be able to just grab what you're going for, especially if it's a snack area. Down here's where we use our containers. This over here is like the baking mix for, you know, brownies. That's a crumb cake swirl, and those are for churros. This is the cracker basket. I have different like Ritz crackers and like Townhouse crackers, water crackers. These are really good on like charcuterie boards. So, and I do that a lot actually. So that's why I have so many kind of different crackers like that. Over here, I stacked this because one, I was kind of running out of space, but I felt that this was easy to go by. So these are sticky white rice. There, I got it out. This is for, it's like sushi on the side. And it's just like a little microwavable pack instead of like, you know, using the rice cooker to make sushi rice. And back there is like a Uncle Ben's thing for that. These are like pasta things or like quick side dishes. So hamburger helper, some box mac and cheese. And I think back there is like potato. Yeah, like Idaho potato mixes. Yeah. Down here, this is like the chips and like more snack stuff, but they're individually wrapped. So these are chips. There's different chips you can pull out. And this container I got from Goodwill. It's an organizer, but like I don't really know what it was intended for, but I'm using it for canned goods. I don't have that many. Like I said, I don't really have canned goods in general, but for the few that I have, this works out really good that I can, you know, kind of tuck them away in a drawer and they're not like falling all over each other like they were before. The last thing you didn't see was this command hook that I have in here of the 2 aprons that I have. This came from a parade at Mardi Gras. Caught that, and then a very cute Mickey Mouse apron. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this big task, big adventure. It's been months for me trying to get this together, and I'm really excited that it's finally done. Of course, I'll probably go back in here, maybe add some labels. I'm not sure. That's, again, another video for another day. But thank you again so much for joining me. If you like content like this, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below what's your favorite part, what could I have done differently. I'm open to, you know, constructive criticism. Subscribe to the channel, and if you are subscribing, make sure you click the notification bell so you're notified of all the content that I have coming out here on YouTube. And make sure you share this with a friend. Sharing videos really helps my channel grow. Follow me on social media. I'm at Tenaj Nikki for Pinterest, Instagram, and TikTok. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.